Hey everybody, I'm Eric. It's hard for me to not say I'm making a game because I've made a game, and so many years here I've just said, hey, my name is Eric, I'm making a game, it's called The Godkiller. But no, I made a game. The Godkiller Chapter 1. It's released. It's on Steam for Windows or Mac. There's a free demo if you want to try it out. It's a puzzle game. It's got music in it. It's got voice acting. It's got a big story about a woman who arrives in afterlife and is greeted by God and then comes into conflict with God and meets a lot of strange characters along the way. And okay. So I'm going to use these Sunday at noon times every week for demoing whatever I recently completed. And I don't think I'm going to do the big long sessions over Twitch. I think I'm just going to kind of hop on and just explain, just give a little update of what's been new. So let me do that. Also, I have no chat window up right at the moment, so I'm going to bring up a chat window on another screen so I can glance at every once in a while and see if someone's trying to chat. Let me do that. For that, I have to join my own stream on a different screen. They're always changing the UI on Twitch, so it's hard for me to just go find the thing I need. All right, there we go. Cool. Let's get to demoing. All right, so I'll do another demo of Chirp. I did one a few weeks back, but since then I add quite a few things to it. And these demos, they might actually kind of irritate people that are more into the game, the Godkiller. But understand that this is a tool that will be used to bring in a large amount of voice acting into the Chapter 2 game. And in my opinion, it's well worth a detour to invest some time into this tool. Okay, what is it? Picture this. There's a voice actor I want to work with. I send them a link that has a script in it. Okay? And say I want them to record for one of the parts that's in the script. So say I want them to record for Wilma. I can have them change the character here to Wilma, and then all the lines just for Wilma are highlighted in the script. Okay, so then they're a voice actor. They've already got recording equipment. They're not going to use my software to record with. And also, they probably spent a fair amount of time getting that recording environment just so. So I'm not messing with that. Let them record in their normal way. But this tool is going to add some timing information as they record. So they would click Start Session, and then it prompts them, go make your normal recording setup go, basically. When it's recording, they click, the mic is alive. Okay, then it highlights the line that they're currently recording on, and they say the line, they say, I was just a little curious about Chirp. I was just a little curious about Chirp. I was just a little curious about Chirp. And it's pretty common for actors to do like 3 takes in a row. So that's what I was doing there. And then go on to the next one. And, the software here is like remembering where all the lines start and end. It's going to use that in a later part. Okay. So you'd keep recording. You'd say, is that an actual bird or someone dressed up as one? Okay, there's all the lines, and the actor can go out of order if they want. They can come back to a line. It won't create an editing mess for them later in their finished audio because Chirp is going to move all the different recordings of lines together into one file that's clean and sequential. When they're done recording, they click this here, and they have to hit the stop button on their recorder or their DAW. Okay. Then there's another area of UI here, another feature, review the audio. So you click review audio, and it says just attach the WAV file from your local computer. By the way, none of this goes out to a server. Everything is local. Everything stays on the voice actor's drive until like they have something they want to send to a client that has everything as they want it. So it's all within their control where the data is at. Nothing goes to a server. Okay, so they attach the audio file that they just recorded, and let's see, I'll do. I didn't actually record on that last one, so I'll pick like an old one. Okay, so then this pops up. Now I have some problems with some of my logic here. So this waveform that's shown here is actually combining a whole bunch of takes. Let's see if I can find a better example of this. Let me come out of here. Skip the delivery. I'll change this to a different script that I've got a better example. Okay. Yeah, okay. So there's this giant script for a full-length movie. I didn't write this script. It goes to a movie that was released quite a while back. Change the character to Will, and then I'll go to review audio. I'll attach a recording that's actually got a little more information in it. Chirp test well. Okay. Okay, so load in this giant file. Oh, I made changes to the code. All right, this is maybe going to be a weak demo because I made some changes to the code. That means it's not decoding the same way. Unless, nah, I won't try to fix it real quick. I won't try to. All right, so in the review, generate the delivery, and it errored because there was no takes in it. Okay, I had a few problems with my demo. Okay, but the gist of it is it creates this WAV file that's got all the takes in the right order. The actor can exclude ones they don't want to send along. And then when I receive the file, or whoever is working with the voice actor in a different situation, they will have audio that's already marked out for the start and end of the lines, can be imported quickly into a project, and it'll be in the right order. Everything is just going to be easy to import into the game. So I'm going to use this tool to just pump like huge amounts of voice acting into the next game. Just ridiculous amounts. Honestly, it might be 10 times as much as the previous game, which had a ton. Because I want there to be such an abundance of audio that it just kind of happens around you as you're playing. And it's not like these little nuggets that you go after, like smashing a crate or something. Like I'm going to walk up to this person and extract all the story content from them that I can, and then I'll move on because they don't have anything else to say. I kind of want it to feel like there's so much talking going on that it's impossible to collect it all. So you just let it happen. You just let it happen. And I think that would be the right feel for the dialogue in the game. Okay, let's demo some other stuff. There is a bug database on GitHub now, and Alex has pulled a lot of the bugs that were reported on the Discord server and put them all into issues here. If anyone wants to track along with this, I mean, the URL's up here, I guess. I'll throw it in chat. No, I won't. I'm not going to mess with it. Somebody can ask me for it if they want. Okay, quite a few bugs. I did fix one last night. I feel like I need to fix at least one more today just so I can see all the bugs on one page instead of two. But here's an example of the first bug I put in. On some people's machines, it seems to be based on hardware. One of the hands of God is mangled up like this. I've seen it happen multiple times on other people's machines with the video that they recorded. But unfortunately, I can't reproduce it on my machine. But I may end up just recoding it in a different way that I think is more resistant to the problem. Okay. Other bugs. I mean, there's quite a few, to be honest. This one I actually did, though. Oh, no, I didn't do this one. Okay, but that is an easy one. Yay. Okay, so bugs. I did fix one of the bugs. I'll demo a bug fix. It's not real impressive. For anyone who just wants to see the game and how it works, this might be a good way to do it too. Okay. So the bug was, and now it's fixed, so you can't really see the bug. That when you're standing here, even though there's rails to the west and east of you, you were able to move off to one side. I think it was the west side, and I fixed it. That's it. That's a little bug fix. Took me like 5 minutes here, 5 minutes on the other level. Pretty small. To be honest, I haven't fired up the Unity editor and the game source and everything for about a month and a half. So this was my put my toe in the pool moment. And I picked something easy to get started with. What I'm interested in continuing with is something to set the screen resolution lower for people who are having a hard time playing the game on maybe lower end computers. I pause before I say lower end computers because a lot of times you have a computer you think is pretty good, runs other games well, and just for whatever reason it doesn't run my game that well, and I don't want to, like, I don't know, dunk on somebody's computer. It just happens to be, and I say it in a neutral way, that the Godkiller doesn't work very well on their computer. And I want to make some more options that allow people to run the game well. That's probably at the top of my list for the next patch coming out. And I will have a patch first weekend of March, or first week of March, I'll say. I do have a proclivity for doing things like right on the very first day, like March 1st or whatever, but I don't know if I'll actually do that for this. Okay, so this is coming to the end of demos. One other thing, maybe worth mentioning, there's a wiki page. If you want to talk like Plundy the bird, there's a guide here for how to do it. It's kind of silly. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff on the wiki, actually. There's a ton of stuff. We've got hints for all the levels now, thanks to Alex and Big Al Phillips. Some fun pages that are just not really informational. They're just sort of silly or maybe interesting. I'm pretty sure we are the game with the largest amount of stairs, at least by the rules I defined. There's a list of all the other things that are called Godkiller or the Godkiller. I thought it was a pretty unique name when I picked it, but I did not do my research. There's plenty of other things called Godkiller or the Godkiller. Yeah, so anyways, stuff like that. And I think I'm going to wrap this up right about here. Keep it short, keep it sweet. I'm sure I meandered a little too much on some of these parts. Yeah, maybe I should just really try to streamline this whole thing and just kind of hit my marks and go. That might be the right way to do it. I don't know. All right, let's stop the stream. Let's call it a done stream. Let's put it in the done pile, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that right about